So my original plan was to make two different kinds of flaming arrows. One, I Googled and it talked about how to make it with sparklers. And sparklers are not super easy to find, but I found some on Amazon where you find everything. And then, like the perfect planner that I am, I failed to actually read that whole website, and I apparently need like some wire and some things like that. So it's Sunday, I want to go ahead and make a flaming arrow, so I think I'm just going to go with one kind. This I also bought on Amazon as well. It is modeled after the medieval flaming arrow cages, where the idea is you just put like flammable material in it. And to be honest, I haven't done a lot of research on what they used to fill them with. I think I'm just going to use cotton balls soaked in oil or Vaseline and see how that goes. But I'm also going to break from tradition from medieval times, and I think I'm going to glue this onto this old arrow of mine because I don't have any better ideas. So I've got this, I've got an old arrow, I've got a tube of super glue. What could go wrong? Okay, so here are some things that could go wrong. You could super glue a plastic bag to the bottom of your foot. You could discover that the point on your arrow does not actually fit very well into the fire cage, so you have to start over, and then when you go to start over, you could probably dump super glue all over the coffee table. And then you could sadly discover that your top hat point fits perfectly in there, so you're gonna sacrifice one of your favorite top hat points to make this flaming arrow. So that is a small list of things that could go wrong. So the next thing I've figured out in this process is that this little fire cage is actually fairly heavy. I mean, granted, it's made of iron, so duh, it's heavy. But I'm gonna do some test runs before I actually load it with anything flammable, just to see if I can figure out how it's gonna fly off the bow. And hopefully the super glue will hold when it bounces off of the target. That is a risk I'm willing to take because I'm impatient and I don't want to wait 24 hours for super glue to cure. I Googled that too. Okay, so here is a test shot. I'm standing fairly close to the target. Let's see how it goes. All right. So 3 test shots in, and the super glue did not hold to the point. So the question is, do I do what I'm supposed to do and wait 24 hours for the super glue to cure and do this tomorrow? Or, impatient person that I am, do I just glue it again and then shoot it in a couple hours? What do you think is going to happen? Okay, so it might not be very authentic, but I have filled the fire cage here with cotton balls that are coated in Vaseline. So problems I'm anticipating are the arrow not staying lit while it's flying, also me missing the actual target, and also maybe just things going horribly wrong and setting the world on fire. So I have a fire pit set up, and I've got it kind of at an angle, and I've filled it with shredded newspaper that I'm going to soak in lighter fluid, safety first. So hopefully when the flaming arrow hits it, it will burst into flames. I'm not going to shoot from very far away just because I want it to stay lit. I'm not really going for authentic shooting off the side of a castle into my foes at the moment. I just want to kind of have fun and shoot a flaming arrow. So let's get some lighter fluid going. disappointment again. Well, I guess we can conclude that the flaming arrow experiment didn't work. So I'm wondering if I need to try again with that sparklers recipe that I saw on the internet. Probably so. I don't know. At least I got a fire now. Oh shit.